Hello there, Voltron here, ready to present my first video, which has to do with the free agency deal with Kevin Durant. Now, Kevin Durant, great player, second overall pick behind Greg Oden, and I believe the 2007 NBA draft. Could be incorrect, whatever. Screw you. He's currently, I believe, 26 or 27, and just finished a season with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, there's that beauty. It looks like his number's like 23. It's 35, by the way, people. Kevin freaking Durant. Alright, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the possibilities of different teams and why or why not you should or should not pick them. And I already know if people see this video later on and it's like, gosh, this guy was completely wrong, don't even bother commenting. Teams, these are like teams that'll pick them, and I know it's reversed and it's stupid, but P.S. no particular order. And actually, I mean, this is kind of in order, but not really at all. First team, I'm trying to look at reverse. Okay, Oklahoma City. So, Oklahoma City for a good reason. The Ibaka trade for Victor Oladipo, and I'm going to make a video about it. And so, why I say this is because, well, Victor Oladipo is a coming up star in this league, and I think it will fit nicely in that program. And if you have a lineup of, and I'll mention this more in the Oladipo Ibaka trade, Westbrook at the 1, Oladipo at the 2, Durant at the 3, Enes Kanter at the 4, and Steven Adams at the 5. That's a championship team. That roster, in my opinion, especially with the supporting cast. Crap, I almost did that. San Antonio, another great option, but I think what they would do is have Tony Parker at the 1, Danny Green at the 2, Kawhi Leonard. That's the one thing I don't really feel confident about, is Kawhi Leonard being another up-and-coming star in this league. He's going to be an MVP. That's guaranteed. Him and Anthony Davis are probably two of the biggest forward coming-up stars in the league. Definitely Kawhi. Number 5 on the MVP votings and number 1 on defensive MVP. His offensive game and defensive gets better year by year, whatever. And so, he's the only one, but then Kevin Durant at the 4, power forward or whatever. Or they could just have 4 wing players, whatever. And then, or 4 outside players. And then, of course, LaMarcus Aldridge. I would say move it up to be big ball, whatever you want to call it. But Tim Duncan would be the other guy. And because of, he's getting like 40 or 41 guys. That's pretty dang old. And I don't want to injure him. Golden State. My only problem with this is with 2 people. Curry and Draymond Green. Now, the reason for Curry is because he's a bit too much of a ball hog, and I don't think Kevin Durant will work that well with him, and Curry, I don't think will feed him the ball as much as he needs to be fed, and already with Klay Thompson as an offensive presence, I don't think it'll work that well. Whereas Draymond Green, I don't think he'll share the ball as much with Durant either, even though he probably has a lot of respect for Durant. I don't think it will happen. 4. New York. Another player with a problem. Derrick Rose, no problem there. It's Carmelo. Carmelo's a bit too much of a it's all about me kind of deal, and if we're going to win a championship, it's going to be on me. But if Kevin Durant does go to New York, it's going to be on KD, Carmelo. You know this. You'll probably be put to the 4 spot, and you'll have to feed KD the ball on 3s and stuff. Now, you can still take some nice mid-rangers, and heck, yes, you can take 3s. But you don't need to shoot everything that you get. And last, Miami. And I'm not doing that bull crap about, oh, it's the big 3 all over again. In fact, it might be a big 3 in Miami, but everyone's different. The guard will be Goran Dragic. The forward will be Kevin Durant, and the guy in the post, Hassan Whiteside. Hassan Whiteside, great defensive presence, great rebounder. He can feed the ball to KD off of offensive rebounds and all that. Goran Dragic, he knows KD. He knows KD's potential and he knows his skill. He'll feed him the ball a decent amount. And KD, he's KD. What do you expect? All right, and I'll end the video off because they're saying the most likely KD will leave about what's going to go on in Oklahoma City with Russell Westbrook, number 0 for them. It seems kind of weird saying that. Number 0 for Oklahoma City. All right, I think if KD does leave or when he leaves, Westbrook is the next MVP. That's me. But I think if KD leaves another team to go with like 2 more star-studded players to make a triangle, all 3 of those guys are out of MVP voting. Not necessarily, but understand what I mean. And with Victor Oladipo giving him more chances of assists and also more chances of getting points off of passes, and with Ibaka gone, with that kind of awkward locker room tension. Gosh, I shouldn't give away all this stuff. It kind of provides a nice setting, I guess you could say, for the next MVP, and heck, maybe even the finals if Oklahoma City goes and gets someone else in free agency, which I think Oklahoma City actually has the best chance of winning out of any of them, and then plus maybe San Antonio. And so I believe that is it. So that's the end of my slideshow, and my first video ever. Feel pretty confident.